Hello and welcome. It's Raymond Modglin, aka the Real Estate Monkey, coming at you today with today's video blog. We're going to be talking about getting a mortgage. This is very near and dear to most people's hearts. All right. Getting a mortgage right now is very difficult because banks have restricted their lending. So what we want to talk about is some of the stuff that you need to make sure that you do so they don't kick you out of the process that has nothing to do with credit score. So this is all the stuff that you need to make sure that you can do and do right so that you can increase your chances of getting your mortgage. Okay? Now, I've taken the liberty of writing some notes down, so I'm going to be referring to my notes throughout this. And what we're going to do is break this into two columns, things that you absolutely need to do and things that you would absolutely need not to do when getting a mortgage. All right? The first thing you need to do is ask questions and be well informed. Make sure you understand what type of mortgage you're getting. Are you getting a 30-year? Are you getting a 15-year? Are you getting an ARM? You're getting a reverse mortgage? You're getting a negative amortization mortgage? All kinds of questions so that later you don't come back and go, well, I didn't know. I didn't know. You should know. It's your mortgage. You're the one's going to be responsible for it. So make sure you're well informed as to the percentage, the down payment, the terms, all of that. All right? I want you to make sure you keep copies and records of everything you do through this process. You know, keep your application, keep any of the tax records, all of that, so that you make sure that you have copies in case something happens and they need to refer to your copies. Most importantly, you need to make sure you keep making your payments on your credit cards or outstanding loans on time. All right? Don't miss a payment. Don't bounce a check. I will get into that when we talk about the don'ts. But do make sure you make all your payments, all right? If you have a pre-qualification letter from another bank, hand that in to your loan officer as well. That'll make sure it goes faster because they've already done some of the work to help get you qualified. Make sure you have an inspection. If you're going to have that inspection done, make sure you have an inspection. Make sure you make that part of your purchase agreement that goes in with your application to the bank. All right? Make sure you have homeowners insurance. Your lender's going to ask you for homeowners insurance. Now, you're going to need to get new homeowners insurance, or if you already have a home, you may need to include the new purchase and get your mortgage broker what's called a DEC page, a declaration page, to show that you have homeowners insurance, all right? The don'ts. Let's talk about things you should and don't do. Don't take out any new credit cards. Don't apply for any new credit, period. No new credit cards, no furniture, no cars, nothing. Because if it changes your credit score, it could adversely affect the loan that you've got in process. Don't think that because you got approved on Monday that they're not going to check again on Friday when you close and do something in the middle like on Wednesday, all right? Because if you do, that will hurt your credit score. Don't make large deposits or withdrawals into your bank account, especially if it's something like gambling winnings or whatever, because that's going to throw up a red flag to the lender when he checks your bank statements. Don't quit your job in the middle of the process. Don't even change jobs in the middle of the process. I know there's a lot of people that say, well, I was, a janitor here and I went to a janitor there, so it's still the same kind of job. No. Don't change jobs. I don't care if you absolutely hate your job. At least during the process of getting the loan, don't change jobs. Don't take any cash advances on your credit card, as well as putting new stuff on the credit card. Don't do any of that. Don't do anything that changes the credit score. All right? And lastly, don't forget to call the Real Estate Monkey if you have any questions. You can reach me at area code 317-640-0443 or email me at raymond@realestatemonkey.com. I'd like to remind everybody, don't forget my show Saturdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You can check that on the web live via simulcast. Go to freedom959.com and click on the listen now. All right? Thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you again later. Bye.